Hey, this is Eve of BitcoinKindergarten.com, also the Crypto Assets and DeFi Tracker, and the famous 8-minute ab Zoom Gym. You should join. Get some amazing abs. Okay, I want to come on today and talk about altcoins, buying other coins besides Bitcoin, and why we should do this right now and how to do it. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and all. That way you can get notifications when I come on, and you can ask me questions for free. Any question, I will walk you through. You don't understand something. It's how we all start off in crypto. We do not understand, how to use the apps, how to get the stuff, how to move it, how to make sure you don't lose it. All those fears that come up. That's why most people don't have cryptos, because they're afraid. When somebody tells you like, oh, crypto, that's so stupid, or oh, it's a bubble, or you should understand something before you buy it. All those things, when people are saying that, it's because they don't know about crypto and they're afraid. If you run into a person who understands crypto at all, they will talk your ear off about crypto and be very excited about it, because it's an amazing technology. It's an amazing money. It's a revolutionary, life-changing and world-changing thing. And the world is catching on fast. It's taken some time, 13 years in the making. And now when Elon Musk bought $1.5 billion like 10 days ago, that really changed the playing field. I mean, the playing field has been steadily changing all along. It's not just Elon Musk, but that was really an amazing turnaround. And it was total, widespread adoption. There were a lot of other brave souls who went in there and went public with their Bitcoin purchase. There's a lot of all these hedge fund people and people who are saying they aren't buying it. They're all lying. It's going to come out. Most crypto people, they're like a lot younger than me, and they're more techie, and they think that the hedge fund people are not buying because they're, when surveyed, they say they would never buy it. But that's not true. They're all secretly buying it because it's by far the best performing asset of the decade. If you're in stocks, that's just boring, and there's not that much money in it. There's real serious money being made in crypto right now. And is it any more risky than buying stocks? I mean, come on. We had a crash in March, and the crash was about the same as, it wasn't quite as bad as the stock market crash. So it was a little more steady. And then since the crash, it's just gone really good. And everyone is worried about the economy, the American dollar, with all the money printing. That said, let's see how much Bitcoin costs right now. So I like to use Coinbase because it has the most simple interface. And I like their charts. And you can see them, even if you go on Binance, CoinGecko, CoinMarket, their charts are like little tiny scribbles. Very hard to kind of get a clear picture, unless you've been reading charts all your life, which most of us have not. Okay, whoa, oh my gosh. Girl, we're making money every day. So right now Bitcoin is at 350. Whoa. Okay, so it's very expensive right now. You do not need to buy $53,000 worth. I have a video on how to buy $1 worth of Bitcoin on Coinbase. So if you don't have any Bitcoin, get some now. I don't know if I will put my life savings in it right now, because there is a good chance that it can come down, have a pullback, have a correction, have a dip, go into a bear market, all of the things that mean that the crypto price is going to go down. Yikes. Because what happens is, what those of us who invested earlier before this day, we have made a lot of profits. So now is the time we're taking profits. We're like, okay, I can cash some out right now and go, buy a house or whatever. Gosh, sorry, I really want to check my accounts. Wow, that's great. I was expecting a quiet pullback day. So, all right. So there's Bitcoin. Amazing. You do need to get some. So if I had a bunch of cash right now, which I don't have any because it's all tied up, I would buy some Bitcoin and do dollar cost averaging. So the thing is, you just buy a certain amount. You can automatically even do it on Coinbase. You know, they just take out like however much money, 1,000 or 100 or 20, you know, whatever is like a comfortable amount for you every week or every month. And that way you don't have to sit and speculate, like, is it going to go higher? Is it going to go lower? Because frankly, nobody knows. I mean, there's traders, there's people with good calculations. I mean, we're not shocked that it's this high because of these people who are doing calculations. They are showing that, you know, the history, you know, how crypto works, how Bitcoin works, how, you know, the amount that it goes up over time, you know, which is extreme. It extremely goes up. But there have been times where it was down for quite a while. So none of this is financial advice. So dollar cost averaging, get your Bitcoin. And just don't think too much about the price, because if you're watching my channel, you're probably not like a day trader, you know, or an influencer in the financials. You're a newbie. That's who I am. I'm here to answer all of your questions. Put any question you want in the comments, and you can put them even in the comments below, and I'll answer them at another time. So let's see, Ethereum. So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. It's a blockchain technology. It's actually the biggest computer network in the world, blah, blah, blah. So we call Bitcoin, and then all of the other coins we call altcoins. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin is so different. It just means Bitcoin is the first one. It's like Kleenex, you know, you call Kleenex, and all the other ones are just called tissues because Kleenex is the most famous one. So when we call alt, and it's the biggest and the best, I think, as far as saving money and building wealth over time. Okay, so all the other coins, we're calling them altcoins. Let's see how they're doing. So Ethereum is also a great, amazing buy. I tell my friends and my clients to get Ethereum in the same way they're getting Bitcoin. You know, just put a lesser amount than Bitcoin. Although some people are going all in on Ethereum, they're expecting the price to go through the roof, which it can easily do. But it's Ethereum, and there is one little, not a glitch. Anyway, Ethereum. So then there's a bunch of coins after that: Litecoin, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar. So if you're a newbie, you're probably going to be like, get some Litecoin, because it's number 3, at least on the tradable on the coin market, on the Coinbase app. You know, click the link below, and you can use my Coinbase link, and they will give you some extra money, and they'll give me $10 in Bitcoin, which will be worth like probably worth $1,000 in 2 years. So the newbies, we are new. We just buy all these other coins, and you know, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar Lumens, and they've actually been around a long time. And here's the thing: when Bitcoin is mooning, what happens is all these new people come in, like yourself, and then we're like, well, what other coin can I get? Oh my God, it's so expensive, $53,000. And then, you know, and it's just fun to buy too. You're like, well, I'm going to buy this one too, because it's actually just fun. And so you'll end up buying Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Stellar Lumens, unless you have more knowledge, and you just don't do that. So unless you're a day trader, it's not really a good investment, because it's just going to go up when the bull market's happening. Once, you know, those coins have stayed flat for years. They're not doing any projects. They're not use cases. They're fundamentals. You know, they're solid coins that people invest in. A lot of like older hedge funding people invest in them because they've been around a long time. So they're like an investment vehicle, but they're not going to get you rich, most likely. A lot of people were in XRP, and that we were all warning them, don't do it. And now XRP, you can't even buy it on Coinbase. They got sued. You know, there was a lot of ungood things about that project. So you don't need to go to an ungood project or even a dull project with no growth, with no potential, when you have thousands of amazing coins. So Chainlink, Whoa, I wish I hadn't sold. I sold my Chainlink because I needed some cash. I had already made a lot of money on it, but I sold it like 2 weeks ago. It was $25 each, and now it's $34. So Chainlink is a solid DeFi, decentralized finance coin. So it's just like the internet when it first started, you know, all these developers were coming in, all these new people are coming in. What can we do with the internet? You know, and eventually there was like Amazon selling just books, you know, and that was like a revolutionary breakthrough. So the blockchain technology crypto space is very similar. And so there's this thing called decentralized finance, you know, where people are like, you know, we don't need a bank because a blockchain has such solid mathematics going on. It's so secure. It's it's immutable. It's not censorable. You don't need to have somebody check your credit. You know, there's so many amazing things you can do. You just avoid the bank, all their fees, all that money we've been giving to the bank, no longer need to give to them. So Chainlink is a very important project / coin in the space. So I feel like it's a long-term investment. Like you buy Chainlink and you forget about it for a year. It's probably going to be doing very well. Although you should check on it every few months because, you know, it is newer than Bitcoin, and sometimes new projects can come up that could replace them, but not going to be that easy. So Chainlink is amazing. I'm just going to tell you what I would buy if I had some extra cash. I would definitely buy back my Chainlink. I miss it. I was telling you to buy Cosmo because recently I did buy some Cosmo, which is also called Atom, because the coins have two names. Like Bitcoin is BTC. Cosmo is ATOM. Ethereum is ETH. Synthetics is SNX. That's a really great one. Oh, it's down. So it's been going up like crazy. I mean, look at these charts. If you're in the stocks market and now you're trying to learn something about crypto, like look at that chart. It's crazy. So when they're booming super high, I mean, this is also a solid, very important project in the whole ecosystem. It's like I don't know what to compare it to, but it's like tires on a car. Like they make really good tires. Everybody's using these tires. Like it's very important and useful. And I think the price is still going to go up. I don't know how much. It might dip. We don't know. I would buy a tiny bit. Let's see what's tradable on Coinbase because I teach a lot of Coinbase because it's the easiest. Let's see, tradable. So Coinbase back 3-4 years ago just had like 5 coins. Now we have quite a bit. Let's see. Chainlink I would buy. Aave, I guess I would still buy Aave. I mean, I bought it when it was so low that now it seems incredibly expensive, but it's holding very steady and keeps going up. I told everyone I had a feeling about the Tezos because it's a solid project, but it hasn't gotten a lot of glamorous bull runs, although it went up 63% in the last month. So if that's not a bull run, I don't know what is. But there's so many other ones that are going even more crazy, like PANCAKE SSWAP. UNISWAP has gone up like insanely too. That's the token for the UNISWAP platform. I think it will keep going up too, although there's a lot of competition now with PancakeSwap SSWAP and other different DEXs. They're called decentralized exchanges. It's like Coinbase is not decentralized, it is owned by some people. So there's a big definition in the crypto space, either centralized or decentralized. There's a lot of people. MakerDAO is very solid, and it's a little bit down right now. I guess I would buy some of that. See, look, it went up like crazy, and now it's going sideways. That's a really good indicator because what it means is that it like shot way up, but that it's holding steady at that price. So there's a good chance they're going to shoot up again. Also because Maker, what's it called? It's called Maker. MKR. Maker is a very solid, useful project in the ecosystem. And don't let people tell you if you don't understand a coin, don't buy it. I don't understand it. I mean, I know things about it. I know other people who understand it, but I'm not a programmer. How am I going to understand how MakerDAO works? But I do know that it's very involved with producing DAI, which is a stable coin. So you can do a lot of, I actually have friends who are doing, you can get loans and you can generate more money. Like, it's very cool if you want to go to the next level and learn how to do this stuff, which I probably will this year. Oh, let me get this phone. Sorry. Hello. Oh my God, I gotta call you right back. I thought you were the actual Dr. Finzi, but I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm gonna call you right back, but I'll take your next appointment. Okay, all right, thanks, bye. Where was I? That was a very important call. Yeah, make or die. So yeah, there are so many levels. So you want to get into crypto now. Like, you do not want to wait. You want to understand it. I studied at Ivan on Tech Academy. There's a link below. I think you get a certain discount also when you sign up. I did not study the technicals. Like, if you have any inclination or you really need a good job, go learn blockchain programming. Supposedly it's very easy. A lot of people start like not knowing anything and are making great money because it's so in demand, like the space just going crazy. But I like to learn and understand the technicals. Like, I understand DeFi, I mean, some of it, the platforms that you use, Bitcoin, how it works, but you don't have to understand it. You just have to look at the chart. I mean, come on, 13 years of really going up. You know, there are dips and we can dip again, but basic attention token is doing well. Actually, you know, it's a token that I haven't kept up because it's not huge. Oh, 116% in 1 month. There's a Brave browser. So it's a Brave browser that's not giving your information to everyone. So I finally just started using that when Google wanted me to like identify myself. I was just Googling like, you know, abs exercises or something, and Google comes in like, oh, we suspect suspicious activity. Like, you have to verify who you are. And it was probably because I was using a VPN. So you'll get familiar with VPNs probably if you're in this crypto space for a while. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to Brave browser, which everyone says is very good, very easy to use. So this BAT token, basic attention token, is something you can get rewards on if you use a Brave browser. And I have some friends who are really into BAT just for the social, like, it's good because it's helping people kind of situation. I just like to get things, you know, I mean, I do like that too, but it's not my priority. So I think I would get some BAT. It seems to be really getting some momentum, and now that crypto is coming back on the scene, also at the same time, this insane censorship and people tracking our every move. Like, I do think the Brave browser is going to be used. I mean, I use it and I hate using new stuff. You know, I mean, I've had it for years, but it's really pretty simple. I just changed my default to it. What else would I buy? And then I got to go do a whole bunch of stuff. But, oh, I totally want to buy Decentraland because it has to do with gaming. I've never, you know, got into gaming. But I think it's still like a good buy because it's not really super firmly on the map. But, you know, this gaming thing now, you can, I don't know what this token is, but somebody's working with the Minecraft or World, whatever that game is, the road place, where you can now get crypto assets playing this game. So this is the future. You know, it's just going crazy and it's so cool. Let's see what else I would get. Band. I've had that. It's very solid. Like, you could just get a little bit of other ones and see how they do. what I would really do is go on Binance and get some Polkadot. I think, yeah, I'll go on Binance. I'll get some Polkadot. I'll get some Doge. You know, even though it's a joke coin, you know, everybody likes jokes. So it's also been holding steady. You know, it'll pump. You know, when the TikTok people really promote it and Elon Musk, and then, you know, dip, but it hasn't dipped too far down. It just up and then dipped down a little and sideways. So that's a very good sign. I have, you know, I bought a couple $100 worth of Doge because I do believe it's here to stay and that it will just keep going up. Polkadot is like one of the hottest projects. It's really, the price has risen a lot, you know, so you're not like, oh, super early. But here's the thing is that you are early. If you're here at all, you're still an early adopter. Oh, I have a question. I got weird question. But do you like Lady Gaga music? Yeah, like Lady Gaga. She's cool. She's an innovator and she's very creative. Any other questions? Everybody can put their questions out here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, the bell button, and all so you can get my notifications when I'm coming out. Let's see. And my currency is rupee. Oh, well, rupee no good, dollar no good. That was really, is that racist? Anyway, just get some crypto. Crypto in India, they keep making it legal, and then they'll make it illegal, and then make it legal, and then make it illegal, because, you know, all the banks, all the governments are very threatened by crypto, but crypto is so big and it's so worldwide that it's very hard to do anything about. Anyway, yeah, get some rupees. What exchanges do you guys use there in India? Or is it illegal right now? See, the thing is, if it's legal or illegal, people are still going to do it because it's technology and we always find a way to get around it. Don't you have any Bitcoin? You should get a little Bitcoin. Everybody should, because I used to, a year and a half ago, when Bitcoin was at $3,000 for one, I used to bug all my friends, you know, at the gym. I'd be like, hey, you know, get some Bitcoin. I'd always like find these very young people that just nice, and I just worry about their future, you know. Oh, you're in Pakistan. Oh, I love Pakistan. Salam alaikum. Yeah, I didn't know Pakistan used rupees. Yeah, Pakistan is very similar with the legal and non-legal situation in crypto. I think right now it's legal, right? Where do you live in Pakistan? I have so many Pakistani friends. I love Pakistan. I've never been there, but I love Pakistani people. So get your Bitcoin in Pakistan. You know what? Here's the thing about crypto. Even whatever amount of money you have $1, you have $10, you have $100, you have 1,000, 1,000,000. You need to put some of that in crypto. Oh, Punjab. Oh, walaikum salam. Yeah. Yeah, Pakistan's one of these amazing countries. And anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But, you know, Nigerians, because they were really left out of commerce because of their famous scamming reputation. And because of that, they've had to turn to crypto and Bitcoin, and now that Bitcoin's like going crazy through the roof, I think Nigeria is going to end up being one of these richest countries. And I think one of the exciting things about crypto is that it's changing the world. It's changing the financial landscape. You know, it used to be that it was very hard. If you have rupees, for example, you know, or you live in a very small town, you know, somewhere in Pakistan, very hard to do business, to really get into assets that can make you a lot of money. The same in the United States. Like even before Robinhood, you know, somebody like myself can never do any trading. And then I have friends, they don't have, you know, they don't have their residency, so they don't have a social security number. People started to mine these. We'll get the new app, I guess, online currency. Try to get some Bitcoin. I don't know. And if you find out like what's the most reputable, because here's the thing, especially in other countries. So I've owned cryptocurrencies on a lot of different exchanges. Like I've said before, I'm not sure if it's legal or what. But because the United States were restricted, mostly, you know, it's not like it's illegal, but I think, you know, just the government is protecting, you know, the United States citizens, and we generally have a lot of regulations, you know, which is both good and bad. I found out that it was good because a lot of people, you know, on these unregulated exchanges, they can just disappear overnight. It's called exit scam. They can, you know, get your money and then they can just leave. So if you do ever get any Bitcoin or crypto in these other countries where you don't have access to, like say Coinbase or whatever, or Binance, make sure that you get a crypto and that you move it off the exchange because you can lose it. You don't know what Bitcoin is? How did you find my channel? It's so funny. Well, I'll find out soon and I'll get back to you because I have so many Pakistani friends. Yeah, you might have to get it, you know, I don't know how you can get it. There's a lot of like peer-to-peer, like I could sell Bitcoin like in a text. You know, I don't have to go through an exchange. Like there's a lot of exciting things in crypto. I don't get too much into those. But that is legal. Like it's my Bitcoin, you know. I mean, I can send it to my mom in an email. I could exchange it for something. That was in your recommendations. That's amazing. I got recommended. I'm so excited. Well, there, I'm recommending you get a little Bitcoin. Like find out how to do it and come back. Hit the subscribe, the bell button and all, and then that way you're going to know when I'm going to come on, and we will figure out, you know, how, if it's legal to get crypto in Pakistan and what's the best way to get it, because that's another country, you know, like Africa. All of these countries are filled with very young people, people who are full of energy, people who, you know, you just need a little access to a phone and you can become a millionaire basically, you know. So these are exciting times, and you know, the wealth is not just in the hands of these people that it used to be, although they have most of it still, and I think they will still hang on to the majority because they're not stupid. See? All right. I gotta go. I have a lot of other work to do, and everybody gets some crypto. So those are altcoins. Get a few altcoins. You can look into really good deals. I would get some Doge on Binance. I would get a Polkadot. These are still very stable, like blue chippy coins. Once you get more familiar and you understand crypto more, and you follow people who you know are good people to follow on YouTube, because not everybody on YouTube is good. Some people can be like, oh yeah, I have a Lamborghini, you know, and I'm getting so much money, and this is my trading strategy, but they're not really necessarily good. So you have to, you know, you have to learn who to trust and who to follow. And it's a good community. It doesn't take that long to figure them out. Get on Twitter. I mean, most people are good. Let's see. Take care. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want us all to get rich and be happy, right? And you know, live in a more peaceful, better world. Okay, so that's all. Let's see, what else would I buy? Unibright. So I don't know where you can get Unibright. I got mine on UNISWAP, which is a little complicated to use. You really need some walkthrough for that. But you can go into this app. It's called like CoinGecko. And it's a gecko. It's green. And if you want to know where to buy something, if you hear of a coin, you're like, oh, I want to look it up. You just put it in Unibright is mooning, but you know, I think they're doing some projects with Coca-Cola, like, you know, these amazing, brilliant projects are really changing the world in commerce. Okay, so you go to the you put in Unibright, and now you just hit exchanges, and it tells you all of the exchanges that it's on. So you can get it on Bittrex. I do believe that's a US one. I should get that one. I don't have Bittrex, or I do, but I never use it. So you can get it on Bittrex. And that's, you know, that's worldwide. I think you can get on Bittrex anywhere. Okay. Yeah. So, and here's the thing, just because Bitcoin is $53,000 and this one costs $1.51, it doesn't mean that this is a cheaper Bitcoin. You know, like, it's all relative. You still want to get your Bitcoin. It is not too expensive. It is too valuable to ignore, basically. It's the most valuable. So it's good to have a tiny little piece of silver than like a big whole, 10 pounds of plastic, right? So just think of it like that. You just want to get a little bit. Hey, yeah, share my channel with your Pakistani friends. That would be so cool. And then we can figure out how to do all this stuff in Pakistan. So I'm the kindergarten, so I like to do all of the basics. How are we going to do it? What are the things we need to watch out for? How to answer all the questions about, worrying, and how to make sure that you don't ever lose your money. I mean, your money can go down, but I mean, lose it by sending it to the wrong place or buying it at the wrong place where it just disappears. So that means you could lose your crypto, or you could buy some scam coin, Let's see. I'll just see if I get any inspirations. I'm kind of into XTC, like this Tezos. My inspirations and my intuitions are pretty good. They're based with knowledge, basic understanding of human nature, and some other just intuition. Let's see. That's all I got for today. All right. Have a good day. Take care, everybody. How do you say Khudafiz? Ciao.